I'm pretty sure that had to be a conversation had to be had. Like, Danny, I'm drunk off all your liquor. But Bert, let me tell you this. You should go to rehab with me. But no, I ain't gonna say that. But then you just sitting there looking at your dick like, please, man. Like, I looked at my dick eye to eye. Like, looking at him in the pee hole. Like, looking at him in the pee hole, staring at him like, don't do this to me right now, man. Like, hop up the toilet, hop in the shower, I'm about to scrub his asshole pristine. Come out, dick clean. I bust out the bedroom. Boom, what's up, bitches?
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. Pass me the mic. Keep my jeans high and tight. Hit the L at the top. Hit like and describe. No, they feel like dummies. I done hooked up with that mommy. Ain't it funny how it happened? 4-stroke gang captain.
I swear, every time I hear that shit, I always be rapping that song and shit. Cause I don't, bro. I would tell you, this is one thing about me, man. It's recently. Shout out to Sada Baby. Sada Baby hit me up, man, to do a song with him, and I did a song with him, which I don't think. In my heart, I don't think Sada Baby really wanted to do a song with me. I think he wanted to just spar. He wanted to spar with the kid. And he sent me a song where this nigga rapped 3 minutes straight. He fought his heart out. Every punchline, but he went crazy. A normal motherfucker would have been like, man, how do you do this, you know? I feel like he thought, he sent me that, and actually a normal person, cause look, he did a 3-minute verse and then gave you 45 seconds to do your thing. Imagine that, a person sending you to do a song, like I want to do a song with you, and they send you a 3-minute and 45-second song, but this nigga rapping for 3 minutes, and then you got the 45 seconds at the end. So, but I still did it. I wrote it. It took me a week to write, which I know these niggas, they go in the studio and just punch. And which I want to tell these punch rapping ass niggas compared to, because they always try to make it look like a bad thing about a motherfucker that write raps. And you doing all that, nigga, engineers hate you. Let me tell you this. Engineers are not your best friends at this point, you know? They love when a nigga like me, I'm sorry. I'm going through a lot of burps. I've been drinking a lot, man. Because I told y'all I'm going to rehab soon. So I've still been trying to get my last little drinking in. You know, like get my last little drinking in. But I've been monitoring it. Because the last thing I want to do is fucking go to fucking rehab and have all these fucking withdrawals from shit. And just feeling weird and all that. So I've been in the gym. I've been in the gym doing good. Look at me. Ooh. Your boy. I'm talking shit. But yeah, see, that's the whole beef. See, Time got me going through so much shit with his poor shit. And you know, Time, he's a comedian. Christina, they comedians, man. So anytime they get any pushback on anything that, especially shit that they feel like is funny, they obviously gonna double down on it. So I just really feel like a lot of shit you hear comedians say or do, it's probably necessarily not how they feel. It's just probably know that because they're going to get a laugh out of it, and that's what pays the bills. So, you know. But I will say, man, just to clear up a lot of shit, man, he was talking about the pores and the soap, and I'm going to say this. When you pour, you don't buy the most expensive soap that's on the market. You just buying the soap that's going to work for the household. And the reason why motherfuckers use washcloths is because if you use these specific types of cheap soaps, it leaves a film on you. And if you don't wash that film off, your skin might break out being the person that you are. Now, I would say this. Since I've been dating white women, I've never seen a washcloth. These bitches got loofahs. They got loofahs. Maybe that's what Time should have said. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say I've got a lot of black people. That even sounds racist by saying that. But I got a lot of my niggas been hitting me up in my my DMs and everything, and they've been like, man, yo, you fuck with that shit? You either this and that. Nah, 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 nah. And I will say I'm on both sides of the coin. I get where time is coming from, but I also get where the poorers is coming from. So I'm gonna have to speak for the poorers on this one, just to give them a voice, you know, because I think that's why I'm here. That's why Danny Brown is here. Y'all thought I was here being a token nigga, but I'm gonna be here to bring insight. So whenever Tom and Christina fuck up, I'll be able to be the nigga to clear the shit up. So I will say, like I told y'all, a lot of cheap soaps leave films. Like, for instance, if you was to sleep for a night in a La Quinta, is that what they call them? The La Quintas?
La Quinta, is that it? Something like that, yeah.
I mean, La Quinta. La Quinta. You stay, look, which I will tell you, is the worst hotel, motel, whatever it is that has to exist on the market. La Quinta, bro. La Quinta, the La Quinta, my nigga. All right, even saying this as bitches. You want to be groupie bitches? If a nigga's on tour and he like, bro, I'm gonna pull up to the room, where you at? And that nigga tell you the La Quinta? No. You got two options in this situation, which I would tell you as a woman, you might want to look at him saying La Quinta as a good thing or a bad thing, because if an artist tell you he's staying at a La Quinta, you might have a chance of being in a relationship with a platinum selling artist that could possibly change your life. Because I can hear where like some rap groupies and where a rapper would be like, I'm staying at the La Quinta. They be like, oh, and they'll shit on you and won't come and won't fuck with you. Next thing you know, you got the #1 fucking hit song on Billboard. You lit shit. Fuck them bitches. You get what I'm saying? But then you could be an artist like me, been doing this shit for 10 years. No reason you should be staying at the La Quinta. But I'm still staying at the La Quinta. I'm swearing to God, look. And it's not by choice. I mean, because I've done it. You know, me as touring as an artist, listen, I've toured so many times where I've done the tour where I was like, oh, I'm getting money. I'm lit. Boom. Get the buses. Get the bus for me. Get the bus for my niggas. I'm staying at the tightest hotels I could. Every city. Boom, boom. You forgot Denny Brown ain't selling no records. I'm doing all this. I'm doing all that. Nigga, I didn't even make nothing during the whole tour. I fucking just broke even. But it wasn't no laugh after that. But yeah, so that was that. That's what that was. So yeah, my next tour, if y'all see me pull up in a Springer van, don't judge me, man, or whatever I got going through. I'm just trying to stack my money up. But I would tell y'all this. I feel like I've broken through a wall for us when it comes to like making music and shit. Because I feel like we always had this talk, like, oh, I get so fucked up. Like even the Peggy album. We doing the Peggy album, and I know we talked about it on the podcast, and I was like, oh, I was fucked up during the whole process of recording the album, and it was hard to record the album. And then the one time that I was sober, you know, I showed up sober, and I did 7 songs the day I was sober. Y'all probably hear 3. Y'all probably hear 3 of the sober songs out the 7. Every time I was fucked up and did a song, y'all gonna hear that though. You get what I'm saying? So you hear the 50-50 of the divide of where I'm at, with what I go through. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, if you just get sober, you'll be able to, you know. I will say, only thing that I'm being happy about being sober is just my social life. Because I feel like I meet a lot of people and I talk to a lot of people and they get the wrong shit for me. And I will say one thing that I'm super happy about getting sober and going to rehab and getting this shit all the way is that the fact that I was able to document it the entire time with this podcast. So you guys can see me drunk as fuck, Y'all didn't know I was fucking sniffing, doing bumps in the bathroom, all type of weird shit. You get what I'm saying? Coming doing a podcast, so it hurts me to say like, you know, I don't know if this podcast is going to be good after the fact, because I think it's good when I'm drunk and fucked up and doing drugs and all that. But I feel like if it's good after the fact, then this is going to be successful. So, and I'm happy. This I was saying this to say that I'm happy for the people that been able to watch the journey, because I don't know if there's ever been documented in podcast history. But I will say it had to be YMH, right? These motherfuckers unkilled niggas. Look, and then the first big fucking podcast, well, I ain't gonna say that, because shouts out to Honeydew, shouts out to Josh, you know what I'm saying? But they get me on this motherfucker, and I'm going to rehab 1 year later. You get what I'm saying? I do a YMH podcast, and the year before that, I wasn't thinking about going to rehab. That wouldn't have been one thing on my brain. Like, and I was drinking heavier, probably way more than I'm drinking now. But I will say, you know what it is too? Is seeing, we just seen, which I'm gonna bring back up to. I'm gonna say this. We seeing Time. Look how good Time look. Time looks amazing. How much Time doing good, and just so much shit, man. And it's like, man, I just want to get clean and I can't have this, I can't sit in my friend group because they don't hang around me, because I'm a fucking alcoholic and I'm drunk as fuck. Why would they want to hang around me? But I feel like, yo, if I get, you know, I have a nice, you know, situation around me with just people that's living in Austin, you know, and just based on that. And, you know, if I get myself together, then, you know, and all those motherfuckers are doing good in life. And I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I feel that I might do good at everything else, but then I feel out of life. So I feel like, you know, going to rehab is that one thing. And I will say I've been doing good, man. I've been doing good, man. I know it don't sound like it when y'all hear me and y'all see me do my podcast. I know it don't, but it's just one day out the week, you know? But I really been fucking sticking to it. I haven't been really drinking like that. I drink when I come here because they got all this fucking liquor here. And I think it's because Bert. Ain't it? It's because Bert, ain't it? I don't feel like Time would have a bar here if it was just his shit. But Bert got all this liquor here. Part two, Bert don't fuck with me. I don't think Bert fuck with me. He be like, this nigga drink up all my liquor. Bert show up one day, be like, damn, like the niggas done pulled up. I'm pretty sure that had to be a conversation had to be had. Like, damn, nigga, Danny, I'm drunk off all your liquor. Bert like, man, I wanted this. But Bert, let me tell you this. You should go to rehab with me. But no, I ain't gonna say that. No, I ain't gonna say that. Bert don't need rehab because obviously he's been maintaining and doing it for this long. So I feel like white people, they can handle alcohol better than black people. You know? And weed, black people can handle weed better than white people can handle weed. You know what I'm saying? So I think that may be my thing. Because I will say this. I'm going to rehab. Obviously, if you send this episode, hopefully, if everything is going right, I'm in rehab when this episode is out. And look, burping. That's from drinking. But I want to think. I want to continue to smoke weed. I'm not saying that, but I will say the one thing that will make me want to stop smoking weed, and I would think it was my family, man. My mom has been smoking weed since I've been born, and she probably don't even know. She probably wouldn't say it's a problem. But I remember as a kid, and it's probably be dark or whatever the fuck, but just being a kid, and I remember being a type of, like, you know, it might have been fucked up for us financially, a situation where my mom couldn't get weed. And my mom's attitude when she couldn't get weed or she didn't smoke that day or what, everybody getting their ass whooped, like the meanest mom in the world type shit. Where I remember being not grown up, but probably like middle school or like just knowing, like, and saying to myself, like, damn, man, I wish I could buy my mom some weed. Cause I know she'll calm down now and she'll be chill, you know? So it made me start to feel like, that's what I would say, like, I know I'm going to rehab to get rid of the drinking, but weed might be a fucking bad drug that ruined my entire life. Because even my mom, like, her weed, like, my mom weed addiction, it was crazy because I feel like my mom, long as she was smoking weed, she didn't give a fuck about nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, she'd be mad at us, like the kids doing bad shit. Like, bro, it was a time in my life, this is when I went to jail. My mom fucking, and I know it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers be like, what's your mama, this and that, this and that. My mom, like, bro, it's just weird, man, to talk about it. But I guess, and that's why I always give my dad his props, you know? My mom just, when she had kids, she just didn't feel like she had to work kind of shit when I feel like it. And you couldn't force her to work. Like, she was going to smoke weed and it is what it is. So, like, one point in time, like, nigga, it's when I was in jail, like, they cut the lights off at the crib. They cut the water off at the crib. These motherfuckers is living in the crib with no lights, no water. And we talking about at least Tizzle, shouts out to Tizzle, rest in peace. We talking about, nigga, it's at least like, nigga, all my little brothers. It was, it was so many people living there at the time that they could have chipped in and got the lights back on and worked. No one did none of that. You know what these niggas did? They stole lights from next door, buy water, whatever, to flush the toilets. As long as they was smoking weed every day, they was happy. And it made me know, like, damn, man, a lot of people don't look at weed as a drug, man, but maybe weed fucked my mom up, you know? Like, a lot of people like, man, I had a crackhead mama. You know? Nigga, I had a weed head mama. Look, and my mom probably gonna hear this and shit, but on some real shit, she probably never, but the thing is, they make that shit so normalized where you don't look at weed as a drug. So imagine if you had a weed head mama. You feel me? Like, just think about it. There's certain shit she don't care about that should be cared about. Cause she, you know, it's a weed head mom. Like, I was getting in trouble in school. It might be a little riff here and there, but for the most part, it never was a big deal. That's why, you know, but I will say, because I hate to, you know, come on this podcast and talk shit and all you hear is me saying bad shit about my parents and shit like that. Because my dad hit me up not too long ago. He's just telling me, like, how much he loved me and this and that. And I didn't text him back. But I want to tell my dad, because obviously he listens to the podcast. Nigga, you are my idol of my life. Because I wouldn't have did none of what you did. You get what I'm saying? You had me at 16 years old. And by the time you was fucking 21 years old, you had 4 kids. You're fucking half black and Filipino, which is a biracial kid growing up in the hood. So I know you went through just a lot of shit just based on how you look. And I will say, man, you did a good job. You did a good job raising us. You did what you could based on what our mother left you to do. Because I get it, man. I get it, man. Now I'm grown. I totally get it. So I want to say, man, I love my dad, man. And I want to, like, even when I was in jail, man, the only visit that I ever had when I was in jail was my dad. My dad would come see me fucking which I hated. I hated when he came to see me, man, but because he couldn't, you know what? My dad couldn't answer the questions that I wanted to know. My dad was just actually coming to jail to see me being a good dad and being what he felt was 100. But he'd pull up and I'd be like, man, what that new 2K look like? Is the, you know, he couldn't answer those questions. I'd be like, man, fuck you. But I do love my dad, man, I would say. So shouts out, man. I'm going to say his real name, Charles Strong. Shouts out my dad, man. So yeah, man. But I'm not about to make it seem like, sit here and be like, man, my mom a piece of shit because she smoked weed. Nigga, my mom is one of the littest moms you ever had in your life because that's why y'all got to Nadav, he had to pull me to the side. He's like, man, what's going on, man? Blah, blah, blah. We all know I'm going to rehab soon and this and that. But my mom is the reason that you have that. Because I ain't no bitch ass nigga. So you got to kind of have we got to talk to Danny about something. It got to be like a meeting before you just kind of talk to me. Because you can't have a willy-nilly, like, oh, I'm just about to freestyle and try to have a conversation with Danny. Like, we don't know how this will end. So I really feel like I look at myself as like I'm political dictator type nigga. Like, you just can't talk to, you just can't pull up to Kim without a plan. You can't pull up on Kim without knowing what you about to talk to him about. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the same way I am now. And I feel like I will say this is what I'm gonna say now. I'm gonna jump into the shit. Me and my alcoholism and my drugs and whatever, it started out just like anybody else, started out as fun. But after that, it never came from a place of happiness. So if you ever see me drunk, if you ever see me fucked up in this, it never was because I was living nigga, it was because I was depressed. I'm going through some shit. And we always know that that's not the best way to go about it. And it's the weakest shit. That's why I tell y'all niggas, I don't fuck with pets. I don't want pets. But Ditto was fucking dying. And y'all know I talk about Ditto all fucking week. I talk about Ditto all the time, man. Like, and then it made me feel so bad that I talked about this dog all the time and then it's fucking dying. Like, if this dog would have died in front of y'all, how would that make me look? Like, and then that's feel bad for me too. Because what do I care about? How it makes me look in other people? Then, I didn't even have I had to pay $5,000 for an MRI that I didn't have. And I put that shit on my fucking Amex. My Amex. I called my Amex. They started talking Mexican. You know it's all bad.
This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. And what a perfect time considering April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month to help raise awareness and fundraise for a good cause. The leaders in below-the-waist grooming partner with the Testicular Cancer Society that remind you to check your golden nuggets this month for anything not so golden. And while you're down there, shave your balls while you save your balls. Support a good cause and go to manscaped.com and use code DannyB to get 20% off plus free shipping. Manscaped, in addition to providing the right tools and solutions for safe and easy manscaping, has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to spread awareness for men's health and early cancer detection. Makes sense, right? We use Manscaped products daily to trim and maintain that region below the waist. While you're down there cleaning up your sack, why not go ahead and get them little lumps in investigation? Changes in size or any pain. I think we can all agree it's pretty fun to play with our balls anyway. Together we save balls, get it? To remind guys to check themselves for testicular cancer for a limited time, you can get the new special edition TCS Lawnmower 4.0 electric waterproof trimmer. With the launch of the special edition Lawnmower 4.0 purple trimmer, Manscaped will be donating $50,000 to their longtime partner, the Testicular Cancer Society, to help those impacted by testicular cancer. Get 20% off plus free shipping with code DannyB at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping when you use code DannyB at manscaped.com. Make sure to spread the news and tell your buddy to check themselves in Testicular Awareness Month.
There's two things in the world, I'm going to tell y'all. When you watching porn and you jacking off watching porn, you having a great time, and then you just try to click to another video and it tells you error. That lets you know you've been jacking off for too much. There's no more jacking off. Just stop. You reached the error page during your jack off missions. Just give up. Edging or whatever they call it. Like, you gotta stack this load up. And I forgot what the second one was, but that's what drinking does. All right, we'll hop into some Ask Danny's. Ask Danny! You already know, man. If you want to holler at your boy, you got questions, I got answers, hit me up at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. Also, you can send voicemails to 512-522-9256. That's 512-522-9256. Hey, man. Copy and save. First up, we got strip club and lap dances. All right. Hi, Danny. My boyfriend decided we should go to a strip club. I'm bisexual. I love bitches. I was so down. My man got a lap dance from a girl. I was upset over him choosing on his own because I wanted to pick the girl he got a chance to get a dance with. Meanwhile, I turned down a dance from a male stripper. I asked him a little later if he felt. Hold up. I asked him later when we left if he would have bought me a dance from a male stripper, and he said, hell no. Am I wrong for asking? And would you have brought your girl a dance? I mean, oh, all right. Nigga, my whole fucking childhood was fucking fucked up by fucking male dancers. I told you. My mom was super. I told you my mom, my dad had me at 16. My mom was 18. My mom, her best friend was my mom's best friend was a chick. Her boyfriend was in the military. And for some type of way, she got into going to strip clubs and male strip clubs. So my mom used to go to male strip clubs every weekend and would just drop me off at whoever would fucking watch me type shit. That's how I saw porn for the first time. I think I talked about this. I don't want to bring it back up. But as far as you asking, oh, you just trying to see is your man that jealous? And, oh, I would love for a nigga to throw dick in front of my girl. I don't have no problem with that. Because the bitch got to leave with me. See, that's the difference. See, I think, this with time. See, this with time got to know how to break his pores and rich nigga shit down. Because as far as hygiene, that don't mean shit. Let's talk about sex. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This bitch, you know what I'm saying without saying it. And the nigga with some money. I don't want to say what I want to say because me and my girl gonna be beefing. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, but I'm not a jealous nigga like that. Yes, I would pay for my girl I would pay for a nigga to shake dick in front of my girl's face. Cause guess what? Most of the niggas that shaking dick don't want no pussy anyway. So he can shake dick in front of my girl's face. She can get lit. We can come home. And she gonna go extra. I don't even care if my girl is thinking about this nigga while she's, matter of fact, think about him. Go ahead. Do what you gonna do to him. Every given time, look, part 2, you might have found the right bitch where she can do that. Just think about the nigga she fantasize about, but do that to me. What you fantasize about. I'm not tripping about what you think, oh, look, see, I had a couple of drinks. I want to say shout out to my barber. Hey, man, he be having the drinks at the barber shop. That's why I ain't been drinking. I was drunk before I got here. I know. I was sobering up here. So, y'all might have got a good meet. But I will say, man, listen, man. If my bitch brought me a stripper to the crib and was shaking ass and, you know, like, oh, I bought you a stripper for the day just to give me a lap dance, I'm the most uncomfortable man in the world. And you talk, because I'm a full-fledged freak. Why are we playing these games? This is not middle school. You don't play games with me like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if she ain't about to gape her booty hole open, if I can't stick a pool ball in this bitch booty hole, then why you buy this bitch to dance for me? Because that's the only thing that's going to impress me at this point. My bitch know. She going to pull something up. You know what? And before I left, she told my auntie, listen to your podcast. Well, let me tell you, auntie. I love my girl. And you're not too much older than us. So I don't feel like I should be censoring myself for you. So I'm talking to you one-on-one. But if you're going to be using this just to listen to it as a hate listener, hate watch, just to judge my girl, stop listening because the bitch got to leave me. I ain't leaving her. You get what I'm saying? So Whatever I say on this, if she cool with it, she stick around, guess what? She love me. And guess what? I saw my girl before I left today. Guess what she told me? You look good today. I was like, yeah. She trying to get that monkey egg tonight. That's all you gotta do sometime as a bitch, man. Tell me before another bitch have to. Cause I go out on the street, look. Let me see. Yeah, whatever. It is. I'm 40 years old, man. You should be lucky. You should be lucky, man. All right. All right, we got another one. Written in for Sacramento. How do you feel about non-black people replacing the N-word with ninja? Oh, yeah. I already know what you're saying. I don't like that shit. My manager be saying that, ninja. Because I know you in your head, you said nigga. So at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter. You saying ninja, you saying nigga. You wanted to say nigga. Just say nigga at that point. You know? I would tell you the first time, but you know, my dad, he's half Filipino, half black. The first time he heard me saying nigga at like full range, he beat the shit out of me. Not, child abuse beat the shit out of me, but he let me know that wasn't a cool thing to be saying, like working around saying. So, yeah, I got my ass whooped for saying nigga. So what you white niggas think you supposed to get? All right, here we go. Next up is strict girlfriend. I know about that. I've been with my girlfriend for 7 months, and she's an amazing girlfriend. She can cook and clean like a motherfucker and is loyal as fuck. She's everything I want. Only thing is, she doesn't fuck with me hanging with my friends. I know that one. Have to let her know everything that I'm going to be because she don't believe me. I can't even do anything because she assumes the worst now. I barely drink and smoke. A nigga ain't really that interesting. What should I do? I don't know. It's two ways I can answer that question, but I'm answering it from my point of view because I actually feel like, I have a girl that's too strict. And I think God only give us things that we can handle and we need. And I know for me, as a fact, I definitely need some type of discipline, and I need someone to be watching over me. Even when I feel like, oh, this is something fun and cool, my girl will be like, nigga, fuck that. You ain't doing that. Nah. So as much shit as I talk about my girl, and look, here you go, baby. You get your flowers now. I hope you're listening, because you listen to all of them. So listen to this. I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. You changed my life. You helped me. And I know for a fact that you deal with the worst of me just so you can get to the best of me. Because once you get the best of me, it's going to be fucking heaven, So I will say, man, I love my girl. And she fought. She fought, man. She been here with me. She thugged it out because I've been with a lot of women. And I put them through hell, torture rack. I put them through torture. No matter how long it was, they tapped out. And I feel like that's what it is with me. If you gonna tap out, bitch, you gone. I've never broke up with a bitch. That sounds crazy. I never broke up with a girl, a woman. I gotta stop saying bitches and hoes. I just gotta stop. But I never broke up with a bitch. Bitch gotta leave me. A bitch gotta leave me, man. And my bitch know it. She done did everything. I done did everything. That's the thing. I done did everything and she ain't left. The shit that I've done, all my bitches that I've been with in the past would have left and she ain't left. And it'd be like, man, sometimes I look at her and be like, why? And I get it. I'm starting to get it, man. It's like, when you find I hate to sound fucking, like your soulmate type of shit. Like when you find that soulmate, true love type shit. Like you know it when you got it. And you fight for that shit, man, because sometimes they don't know it, And I've been there. I've been there. I've been there before in the past where I've been with a girl and been in a relationship and just telling myself I'm sticking to the true, the basic, what you supposed to do when you're in a relationship. If they break those rules, then boom. And the bitch broke the rules, and then I got with another girl after that, and then been with her. And she wasn't better than the girl that that was before, but she didn't break no rules. But the girl that I was with before, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I could have stopped her from breaking the rules. Like, she broke the rule once, but just fight for her. Because now you in a relationship with this girl, she ain't breaking none of the rules, but this bitch making you want to break all the rules. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just so. And I would say, like, the girl I'm with now, man, like, she don't make me want to break no rules. It's almost like only reason why I fucking do anything wrong or anything fucked up in this relationship is just because of how strict and tight that she be on me. And I think that's just any man or any kid or when anybody is just, you know, they just on you like that, it's not gonna make you be good, because that's no fun in that. It's just gonna make you try to figure out the ways to finesse the system. And now I have been to finesse the system. So yeah, I love my girl. Shouts out to you, baby. And to your auntie that's listening, yeah, I love my bitch. Now we got 9/11. Hey, Danny, where were you on 9/11? That's it. Love the pie. I will tell you where I was at on 9/11. I was actually in Detroit on Gratiot and Flanders, right across the street from what used to be a KFC, that used to be a Subway, which I don't know because I haven't been over there that long. But yeah, I was and I just bought my Source magazine from Blockbuster, and it had Jay-Z on the cover, which he just got. Oh no, it wasn't Jay-Z. It was Stillmatic. It was Nas. Nas is on the cover, and he just got 5 mics for Stillmatic, which wasn't a 5 mic album. Our Blueprint was a 5 mic album. That was 4 mics. Stillmatic 4 mics. And I'm a Nas fan. I'm a super Nas fan. But the Source started fucking it up a long time ago. They gave Up Benzino a Made Men album 4.5. They gave a Little Kim album 4 mics. But sometimes they got it right. They gave Juvenile 4 mics. Juvenile 400 Degrees, which I remember seeing Juvenile, Cash Money ads in Source magazines, and to me, I looked at them like, oh, this some fake No Limit. Fuck them. Fake No Limit. Fake. These niggas trying to bite. No Limit never got 4 mics. And then I seen this Juvenile album come out. It was 4 mics in the Source. I'm like, fuck it, I gotta buy it. Anything get 4 mics, I gotta buy it, which I wasn't sold on. And then I saw the Heim video. I'm like, man, I liked it. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it, but I hated it. I liked it, but I hated it. But for some reason, it's one of those type of songs where I just hated this song. But then when I bought the album, it made sense. And I will say, man, top 10. I will put in top 10. But if I could put my top 10 albums I ever heard in my life, Juvenile, 400 Degrees would be in there. So I would say that. All right.
White people shit.
All right, white people shit. I'm a bartender, and every Sunday we got karaoke in my bar. I hate this shit more than anything that has ever existed, and I feel like it's populated by annoying ass white kids who are in theater in high school. Is this some real white people shit? I don't understand the question. They're a bartender, and every Sunday at the karaoke bar, I feel like it's populated with theater kids.
Is karaoke white people shit?
No, it's Asian people shit. And
Karaoke's Asian?
Hell yeah.
what are you talking about?
Well, I know that like Asians like doing it, but you know, fuck
Say the name again. What does that sound like?
karaoke. Oh, I see.
Karaoke, homie. Yeah,
Karaoke.
that's fucking Asian shit.
We got karaoke. Karaoke. See, you saying it wrong. All right.
Fair.
Feel my fake tits. Hey, Danny. I was talking to my girl about fake titties. I basically asked her if it was a turnoff if a nigga asked her if a girl she had. Hold up. I basically asked her if it was a turnoff if a nigga asked a girl if she has fake titties. She obviously said yes. I said my experience with women with fake titties. Love to tell you about them and how I feel about them in my lifetime. See, now I think, see, this is when it comes to like the pores and shit for me. Cause all my bitches have fake titties. Like I've been with, don't get me wrong, I've been with girls that had no titties. What type of bitches they be like, oh, we about to fuck? Don't take your shirt off. You know what I'm saying? Bitch riding you with a t-shirt on. That's weird. When a bitch riding, she gotta hold her shirt up. Bitches riding you with a t-shirt. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I've had those bitches, but I'm talking about bitch that was my girlfriend. I can't say that because I had some fucked up titty bitches. I'm not really a titty man like that. I'm more of an ass man than anything. Like I'm black, all right. But I feel like being an ass man and a connoisseur of white women, you be having them white niggas that look at you like, you just got the white bitch we don't want anyway. Thank you for taking out the trash. For real, look, I know some black niggas that heard this. Black men that date white women, he kick with your white homies, they be like, nigga, that bitch ugly as fuck. Type shit. And you'll look at the bitch like, she ain't ugly. But then you'll look at it on another perspective of the white nigga telling you that, and you're like, oh, this bitch is ugly to white people. See, that's what it is about not like niggas. Like niggas be like, man, I fuck with white bitches, but you only fucking with the white bitches that the white niggas don't want. So it's a stunt when you can get a white bitch that the white niggas be looking like, damn, how you get this? They be mad. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas start sabotaging you. They'll trip you in public. They'll do all type of weird shit to you. You get a white bitch that other white niggas want. Oh, as a nigga that look like me, oh, these niggas, bro, they'll get you fired from your job. They'll do everything they can possibly do. But you get a white bitch that they don't care nothing about, they support that shit all through. So I've seen it. But so my whole shit is, I definitely want a white bitch that's gonna stun on the white niggas. Because they look at niggas we only dating the trash we don't want anyway. Take them. That's how white niggas really look. Look at Zolo. I keep seeing Zolo face. I'm sorry, Zolo. I'm not bringing you into this. But I see your face over there. You're like, get all them fat bitches. Take them fat bitches up out of here. For real. Zolo think he beating the case. All right. That have been a truth for years, man. But I will say, so now, since I have been dating white bitches that white niggas want to kill me for, but no, you know what I found out? See, player hating, that came from a black community. That don't exist in white people world. Hating and all that, that's just free game. If you watch Teen Wolf, go watch some of these old white people movies. They was teaching niggas how to hate. Any old romance with a teenage girl, and she had like the cool ass bad dude, and it was a nerdy ass dude. He was trying to finesse the bitch from the back. The nigga wasn't a bad dude. He was the cool nigga. And you got this fucking nerdy ass white nigga gonna take my bitch. Fucking Karate Kid. Look at that movie like Karate Kid. And everybody look at Karate Kid, and his name was Johnny. That was the bad character in Karate. They looked at Johnny as the bad guy. Johnny was really the good guy the whole movie. This nigga Daniel, that's what people don't understand about Karate Kid. Daniel was the villain. These niggas was at the beach. They was having a good time with his girl. He show up. Think about it. Now, since I told you this, watch Karate Kid from the perspective as Daniel being a villain. Then he meet up with this old ass Chinese nigga. Asian, whatever. Don't get me back. What the fuck Mr. Miyagi hang around with Daniel for? To teach him how to beat up on other white people. Especially if you want to watch it on some white supremacy shit. Like, look, I told you they've been against us all this time. I don't want no Nick Fuentes fans and all that shit. All right, man. Spin that motherfucking wheel. I think I need to get out of this. I thought that Adderall was gonna pop up with threesomes, man. Threesomes, I'm gonna say this, man. As a nigga that has had more threesomes than I can count in life, I will say Some of you niggas ain't ready for it. Yeah, because it sounds fun in hindsight. But if you ain't got that much dick to pass around, don't be playing with these bitches because they going to get frustrated and mad. I remember, listen, let me tell you my worst threesome I ever had in my life. 2 bad bitches. I'm talking about one, I had a white bitch that looked like normal white bitch, but she got a donkey, like the stupid fat ass. And then I had a black bitch that looked like Amber Rose, you know, the bald head, boom, boom, super fat ass. We get back into my room. We about to have a threesome. These bitches, they going hard. They going hard at each other, making out, kissing, doing, they doing everything. I'm figuring out my way to, it's like double dutch. I'm like, as soon as we get in the room, they just attacked each other. So I'm like, so when do I get in? Like, what do I do? Like, so yeah. So then I did get in and they attacked me. They went at me hard like a pit. I'm dying. I'm like, ooh, I'm about to tap out of this in 5 minutes. But something happened for me that I really realized in life where, you know, that's where my stomach got the rumbling. I'm talking about not a regular rumble, like, no, you got to take a shit right now. I'm looking at these 2 bad bitches in the bed. I'm like, I got to take a shit now, though. I'm like, literally. These bitches, they started scissoring. This is what I remember. These bitches going hard, scissoring. I'm like, I played it off like I'm going to the bathroom, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm about to come back out with the full power. Like, I go in the bathroom, I cut the shower on because I don't want them bitches hearing me farting and doing all what I got to do. I'm in the bathroom shitting like a motherfucker. Like, I'm talking about my guts, everything. Boom, took a good shit. I felt 10 pounds lighter. Hop up the toilet, hop in the shower, I'm about to scrub this asshole pristine. Come out, dick clean. I bust out the bedroom. Boom, what's up, bitches? Both these bitches fully clothed. They done. They done nutted for the night. Both of them ready to go home. Both the bitches left. Now I'm in this room with the shiniest balls I ever seen in my life. Sitting on my bed. With pay-per-view porn that I paid for from the hotel, so I might as well keep this going. Yeah, so it turned out to 2 bad bitches, to me jerking my newly shaved balls. I shaved them, and I try to do my thing. But, well, I'll say this, to say that. Sometimes you can't handle a threesome. It sounds good in hindsight, but they only make dick for one person. They ain't make dick for multiple occurrences. Dick is only made for the one person. Dick ain't made for. So, I mean, if you got 2 bitches that want to fuck, this is when it's cool to have a threesome. When you've done so much coke and your dick ain't getting hard no more and them 2 bitches don't care. And you just have a great time. You can just sit back and watch. But then you're just sitting there looking at your dick like, please, man. Like, I looked at my dick eye to eye. Like, looking at him in the pee hole. Like, looking at him in the pee hole, staring at him like, don't do this to me right now, man. Like, just please, if you can just turn up. Like, turn up. Like, dick, turn up. Dick, turn up. I won't never ask you to do this again. And you turn up. And that's that. All right. We almost about this motherfucker, but I want to say, I am one of the poorest. So all the shit Tom talk about, he's just a comedian, man. He's joking, man. Don't And I feel like Tom is one of those type of comedians, as much you try to push back on, he's going to go harder with. Even if he don't feel like that or mean that shit. And that's just comedians. That's trolling. So stop DMing me about race relations. You know? Yeah, spin the wheel. Tequila. That's easy. I mean, I would say tequila, man. I'm almost out of here and we getting done. I'm gonna take a shot of tequila before I leave this motherfucker. But tequila is I feel like is probably the safest liquor in the sense of Because, you know, like, drinking whiskeys, any brown liquor, all that shit got the sugars and shit. Like, tequila just don't have no calories and shit like that. But you got to understand, cartels drink tequila. So, if you shoot a nigga after a wild night of drinking tequila, it's tequila. Because you can drink the brown liquors, like the whiskeys and all that, you going to go to sleep. That shit going to make you go to sleep. But you drink tequila, you might shoot a nigga in a road rage. So, shouts out to y'all. Love y'all niggas, man. It's the Danny Brown Show, man. Like I say, you can always hit us up. Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. Also, leave us voicemails at 512-522-9256. I love y'all niggas to the Danny Brown Show, and we out.